And one thing that everyone wants to talk about is the competition that's going on behind the center
Yeah.
at that quarterback position between Kyle McCord and Devin Brown here. That obviously that competition started essentially once the season ended. To be frank, once the season ended, we pretty good intentions that CJ was going to enter the draft. He took to the very last day to enter to actually make that decision because he said he really was thinking about coming back to college, and I understand that. And we discussed that. But once he decided, he declared the quarterback competition began between Devin Brown and Kyle McCoy officially was on, and obviously it went through the spring. Devin Brown got hurt in the spring game, wasn't able to compete, but obviously he's back in camp, and once again they're alternating ones versus ones. Now I know you're a defensive guy, you're a defensive back guy, but whenever you say you're watching a defensive back and it gets live, one of the quarterbacks are releasing the ball. That's what really matters, man. So
Yeah.
what are you seeing out the quarterbacks? What are your opinions there? What's your thoughts? Or do you want me to just kind of dive in and get mine? What you want to hear? How you want them to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick it off, man. I think it just seems like nobody's going to take the position, right? You got to go take it. I remember when I was competing, coming off my redshirt year, and trying to compete for the number 2 spot at corner. Really, it's for being in the 2 deep. I was every day from first spring practice, walkthroughs. I'm competing. With no guarantees that I was going to be able to get that 2 deep. There's a lot of guys at that position. And it just seems like it's so up in the air. Neither one of them have really gotten it. I think what I see from them, I think there's still not this level of being really, really comfortable in commanding the pocket and really understanding, okay, here I go, and making quick decisions. I think Devin Brown, hasn't been in the program as long, I think he still has a lot of space to grow and grow really fast. So I think that opportunity to be the starting quarterback is still up for grabs. And I think this opportunity may actually leak into the season. I think, you want to have a starter for that Big Ten game on the road against Indiana. But then you come back and you have Youngstown State, you have a Western Kentucky. If I'm not sure that somebody has claimed that position, I will continue to allow them to compete for those games, because I want to have the guy who's going to be the guy to take me through the season and be ready come, game on the road versus Wisconsin.